Anyhow, moving on swiftly. So we do know that the corona pandemic has really taken a toll on people, and you know, having to like be on lockdown and not having food. And one of the countries that's really feeling this impact is India, because India does have a very high population of poor people, and they did go on a mandatory lockdown for 21 days. Now there's a video that went viral of a man who was sharing spilt milk with a pack of dogs. Yeah, it's quite a sad video, but we do have the video. Yeah, so apparently that's milk that poured from a milk tanker, and the Hindu Times did go to clarify that this man is mentally unstable, and it's possible that he was collecting the milk for the dogs, because that is something that he does. They said that he's the 50-year-old man lives under the Ram Bang flyover, and sometimes moves to temple nearby. He collects food and other edibles to feed dogs, and on Monday morning he had collected milk to feed the dogs. The man was not collecting milk for himself, but was feeding the dogs after the milkman carrying the milk container spilled the milk on the road. So that's the story from the Hindu Times.
Such a sweet gesture, though.
Yeah, I know.
Just
like,
wants to share.
He just wants
the
to like feed the dogs. Yeah, he's like, yeah, because because they're saying it's someone who's known in that area. You know, like when you go somewhere and there's a there's the village madman. Yeah,
in every
market there's a madman. He's the one who's there, and his work is to feed the dogs. So they were trying to say it's not really like a poverty thing. Like he was just collecting the milk for the dogs.
So it doesn't take like a good mental state to be kind. You can just be kind and human without just being in, not necessarily being in your good mental state.
I mean, the fact that he's not apparently mentally unstable, but he's still kind enough to like take care of animals.
That's what I am
But you know,
saying.
let me just twist this kidogo.
Yeah.
I feel like you see like this guy doing something like this. A lot of people are assuming that, you know, we saw I think the other day we saw like in India, like guys were being given food by the government.
Yeah.
So when people saw this, they wanted to look for like an angle to just attack, you know, like, oh, you're saying you're giving food to the homeless, but this guy is collecting. So at the end of the day, not everything you see it is what it appears to be.
Exactly.
So sometimes don't make conclusions when in the real sense you have no idea like what's happening.
What is happening? Yeah, that's true, because the local paper is one that went to clarify
exactly
the story, so they do know what they're talking about.
All right, twende Jamaica. Now, if you're a fan of Jamaican music like Kush is, then you popcorn.
Sorry,
I almost said something, but I was like, where is it even legal? Anyway, so if you are a fan, then you'll be so elated to know that Jamaican artist Konshens is a Kenyan. Really? Did you believe me? No. He went on Twitter, of course, to joke and said he has a surprise for the Kenyans. And Kenyans went there, of course, on the comments and saying, Niaje, what do you want to surprise us with? Do you have the cure for corona? Or have you jetted into the country, sneak in? And of course, he brought out an ID card that looks exactly like an original one, but it's a dummy, guys. And on the ID, anaitwa Konshens Otieno. He's born in Kisumu in 1985. But it looks so much like the original one.
Like
but he doesn't look like an Otieno. Anaka
Mluya.
Mluya. Ama mtaita, you know, these were pretty boys.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, you know, I was looking at that ID. I'm like, kama watu wanaweza fanya ID inakaa hivyo na watu kuna like, if you're not keen, I'm pretty sure someone somewhere assumed that this was a true ID for certain someone who looks like Konshens being called Otieno. Lakini wajalo, yani it just had to be Konshens Otieno.
Yeye ndo
kabila zingine.
Yeye ndo alichoose.
amejichuzia.
Sasa
Yeye ndo
alipatia jina ya
alijichagulia.
Kiluya ama ya I don't know. He's he's a
But he
bit on
can
the
pass for
Omwami.
also.
he's a bit
Konshens
on the
Omwami.
pretty side. You know what I mean? Nani ndo anakuanga warembo?
Lakini anakaa kuitwa nani?
Wafula.
Konshens. Wafula.
Oh, but hey, but they're flying.
No, but that man really loves this country. Like,
Yeah,
even
he
himself,
does.
he said, that guy literally shut down Nairobi when he came for his concert.
He's
Like,
actually said he's gonna
roads were
give.
not passable.
Yeah.
Konshens was here.
He's actually said he's gonna give Kenyans a good IG concert. And
We are here for it.
There's
Yeah.
also something
We are here
about
for it.
Kenya and
Jamaican
reggae
artists.
and Jamaica. Like Jamaica is definitely reggae, redeems and all that. We consume so much of that, like literally.
You know, it's actually not
Yeah.
only Kenya, it's most third world countries because they relate with
So much.
they
have so much
relate.
of our
Sometimes I have no
culture.
idea what
Exactly.
they are saying, and
We relate.
What are you
Yeah.
relating to when you don't understand something?
Poverty.
Oh, poverty.
Yeah.
No, and
And
also
violence.
a lot of their culture is like how some of the food they eat. They have their version of matoke, their
Yeah.
version of plantain. So you know,
Jamaica is a third world
Konshens,
country.
welcome. You are welcome here.
Ni
We
sawa
are here
Otieno.
for you.
But
Yes.
badilisha jina kidogo. No,
Wafula.
thank you, Mimi. I am a Luo, guys. You know. Don't shoot me.
Hey, anyway,